Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Anime Nights, episode 8. So glad to see all of you guys hanging out with us. 18 folks in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already hit it. 19 now in the chat. Look, hit the like button. We got some anime to discuss, man. Lots of interesting topics, lots of stuff going on in the world of anime. Hope you guys have been doing well. This is Saturday night. Generally, again, we do these on Friday nights. But if something comes up, and it seems like just as I started to get the anime streams going, it seems like something comes up almost every Friday. But generally, they will be Friday nights or Saturday nights, whichever one works the best for my schedule for that particular week. Other than that, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We got the usual gang here. We're going to chop it up. We're going to talk about a new Godzilla anime that just got announced. We got a preview Jump Festa. Jump Festa 2026. That's going to be coming up in about 21 days from now, or maybe 22 days. Coming up in about 3 weeks. That's a big announcements made at Jump Festa every year. If you guys aren't familiar with it out there in Japan, one of these days I'm gonna try to make it out there to see what's going down on all of the various stages. It should be absolutely an amazing event for those that are attending. But let's bring the homies out. Let's discuss Godzilla. Let's discuss Jump Festa with the homie Name. Always got the Morpheus glasses on.
Yo,
Name, what's up?
good evening, y'all. What's up?
Hey,
Good,
Jump
good.
Festa. Hey, man, have you checked Jump Festa out in the past? Not attended it personally,
no,
like
but
live streamed or anything. Okay.
yeah. I haven't seen the live stream yet, but I've seen like clips of it, and like I'll look at the news afterwards, and usually that's when they drop like crazy information. So that's a lot to look forward to, especially since like Shonen Jump has a lot of the big stuff. My Hero, JJK, Demon Slayer. So
yeah, it's a lot of announcements that we're going to check out in just a minute. And of course, in order to do that, we got to bring on the guru himself, the Robert Meyer Burnett of anime. We're talking about Brandon, the anime guy. What's up, Brandon?
What's happening, everybody? I hope you're doing well. You can see how cold it is because I've got my robe on.
Ooh, yeah. How cold? What's the weather in it's Idaho, right?
Yeah, we're freezing. So dry as balls and freezing.
Oh, man,
so normal for this time of year. But yes, we talk about Shonen Jump and all the Shonen Jump stuff. It's about to end, except for One Piece. One Piece will never end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Oda will end it, and we'll get One Piece Shippuden or something like that. Entirely possible.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Rogue Thinker asked, anyone tried the solo leveling game? I have not. I can't say that I have. Name? No? Yes, no, maybe.
I've seen it. Are they talking about the app game? I've seen it in the store, but I've not played it myself.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've seen it, but I have, or not seen it. I've seen I've heard of it. I've seen like the images, but I have not played it or tried it. So it's probably pretty good. It's probably pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Look, let's just jump straight to it, shall we? All right. We're just talking about this. I saw this post up on Lonely World's post. Next month is regarded as a major time for upcoming anime announcements. These include new season updates, trailers, and new project reveals at Jump Festa. Mm-hmm. Jump Festa 2026 will take place from December 20th to the 21st. When you look at it on the calendar, it's like Saturday and Sunday. But I think where we are with Japan, it's probably going to be Friday and Saturday for us. And so it'll be interesting. I might go live and do some reactions to what we're hearing on Jump Festa if it's dropping, like if that last day is on Saturday. And yeah, let's just go ahead and click on some of this stuff here. Like you can see some of the announcements that they're going to be bringing up, man, are absolutely humongous, man. All right. And it seems like all the big announcements are on the 21st. All right. Which is the second day. So, that's interesting. But new Demon Slayer movie, obviously, info on December 21st, what they expect. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's tiny print, but it says announcement and release date. Yep. So we're probably going to get the release date for Infinity Castle Part 2. Plus some additional announcements. I think that's big. We already know it's coming out in 2027, right? I think that's when they've announced that.
I didn't think they were going to hold it off that long, but they got to milk it for what they can. So it wouldn't surprise me if it isn't coming out till 27. But I would hope that they would do it next year because they probably are ready to go. It's just
yeah,
we'll see.
They just want to run it. They just want to run it back against James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow.
That would be nice.
Yes.
Who can get? Listen, I think when Demon Slayer 2 comes out, second movie, Infinity Castle Part 2, it's probably going to do similar numbers, if not bigger.
Yeah, it'll be big. It'll be huge.
It'll be huge. All right. One Piece, the Elbaf arc, and remake info. I'm assuming remake. So they're remaking One Piece, right?
The One Piece. Wit Studio is handling it. From what I've gathered and from everything I've seen about it, Wit Studio is going to handle everything up until the time skip, and Toei Animation's actually going to be handling the remastering of everything after. So they've already done Fishman Island. They've already remastered it and cleaned it up and streamlined it. But this Elbaf arc, yes, finally, to the land of giants. After all these decades, we're finally going there.
Man.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
So we're going to get the trailer for that. Expected we're getting a trailer, and then also a release date when that's going to drop. And then Black Clover, it says season 2. I already thought we got a season 2 of Black Clover. We're into like season 4 or 5, right?
Black Clover, at least the way it's listed on Crunchyroll, one season, like 150 episodes or something stupid like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of Black Clover fans out there that are like, about damn time. But I've never seen the original, so I can't say for sure how it's actually going to be. But I know there are a lot of people that really like it. So,
yeah. Black Clover is huge. All right. Black Clover is absolutely magnificently huge. I've seen maybe the first half of the first season, at least what they have listed on Crunchyroll. So, so Stacey Gardner is saying 171 episodes is one season. That doesn't sound like one season. I'm sorry, man. That just don't sound like one season to me. I don't know what the hell that is. What is one season of a series?
That's
171 episodes. Yeah, right. Well,
that's One Piece. That's one territory there.
That is absolutely crazy shit right there. Okay, but so we're gonna get some info on December 21st. Expected a trailer and a release date. Okay, nice. So we're gonna get some information there. Next up, JJK season 3. All right. That one I'm looking forward to, man. Huge JJK fan. So yeah, that one is going to be awesome. New info on December 20. Plus, we're going to get expected a new trailer. Bleach, the 1,000 Years.
1,000 Year Blood War.
Blood War. Core 4 new info on December the 21st. Trailer and a release date expected. You guys pumped up for that one?
I still haven't seen Bleach, even though I own the first 2 seasons of it on Blu-ray. I know the people that really like Bleach, but I don't know the why behind it. But it obviously was important enough for them to come back and do the 1,000 Year Blood War and finish it off after all those years of not having anything. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yep. Absolutely. And then there you go. Name. Look, that's my favorite anime too, so I can't really slip on that. My Hero Academia, new info on December 20. We're expecting live action. So remember, they're doing a live action My Hero. I'm not excited about that. But Vigilantes season 2. We're gonna get some information on that. And of course, look, names just he can't contain his enthusiasm.
Bro, don't you see my title, DA? I'm the resident Vigilantes Glazer. I gotta.
Oh, you an official Glazer, huh? Yo, so yeah, that's huge, man. There's gonna be a lot of good stuff that's coming for that. And then we got Hell's Paradise season 2. Look, I watched the first season of Hell's Paradise. Fucking awesome, man. Great anime. I'm looking forward to season 2. First season was phenomenal. All right. Great. Did you guys see Hell's Paradise?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I'm ready
Yeah,
for that.
I'm looking forward to seeing where that thing goes. We're getting a new trailer and a release date on that. That's dropping on December 21st. Chainsaw Man season 2. All right, so we already got a movie, and now we're going to jump right into season 2. We're getting information and an announcement. That's all they say. Expected announcement. I don't know what there is to announce. I mean, they just had a movie drop, so I guess they've probably been working on it. I'm not sure how far along they are on the production of season 2. Are we supposed to be getting that immediately next year?
I thought it was going to be coming out next year. They've had plenty of time to tinker with it, so if they don't have it out by next year, they're slacking and they need their asses whooped.
Facts.
So
Facts. Yeah, look, I love Chainsaw Man. I cannot wait to get more. And of course, Dan to Dan season 3.
Yes.
Dan to Dan's one of my favorite anime going right now. Okay, right
really
now, it is so damn good. We're expected to get some new information on December 21st, a trailer and a release date. It's got to drop next year, right?
I think so. They took only 2-3 seasons off between the first drop and the second drop. Yeah, their Science Saru they're working on full cylinders. They're working on overtime caffeine. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have it ready to go next year.
Look, whoever is behind Dan to Dan, let's take all the time you need, but don't take too much of it, because I want it done right. I want it excellent as the first 2 seasons were, but at the same time, I want it quick, man, because we're waiting for anime. Like, you're just talking about Black Clover. Like, people have been waiting for years for Black Clover to come back. And I'm not trying to wait for very long when it comes to Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan is absolutely magnificent. So, yeah, let's get to that. Kaiju number 8, season 3. New info on December 20. We're getting a new key visual and a trailer. It's like, all right, cool. I love Haikyuu. That's jumping ahead. I love Kaiju number 8. I liked them both seasons so far. So yeah, should be good.
Well, the second season, I haven't seen the second season yet. From what I was told, it's basically Kaiju number 8 without Kaiju number 8. So it's like with Goblin Slayer season 2. You got to we've got this lull in the action and things setting up a bunch of stuff. And as long as we get the third season, we're in good shape. That's what I think with Kaiju number 8. It does help that the manga is finished. So at least they know where to go and what's happening. But yeah, I got to watch season 2. I'm behind on that one.
Look, man, it's really
I
easy
haven't seen season 2 either. I haven't seen it either. I was waiting for your boys on Anime Heads to react. To react with them, but I'm still waiting for that. So,
but yeah, you're right, man. Like, the second season is good. I think the first season's slightly better. I don't hate it, but it's not as good. It's not as good as season 1. But again, I'm still looking forward to season 3. Haikyuu movie number 2. Have you guys watched? Did you watch the first Haikyuu?
No, I know of Haiku, and I know that in one of the earliest AI videos of the presidents, it was unironically one of Biden's favorite. So.
Oh, really? Interesting. What's up, Corporal Snack? Quick in anime in this economy? Oh yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah,
but no,
look, especially if you want quality.
Yeah. Other than that, Haiku, as far as I understand, it is a really good sports anime, and they can be really either hit or miss. And this one sounds like it's more of a hit. So. Yep.
Rogue Thinker says, I have the sneaky feeling that Chainsaw Man is going the way of One Punch Man. Don't say that, man. It don't hurt me like that.
It's possible. That's the sucky part. It's entirely possible.
Chainsaw Man is so good. The movie was amazing. I don't know what happened to One Punch Man. I have yet to watch season 3, and I think I'm staying away from. I think like my body and my mind just said, "Da, you can't handle it. You're not going to be able to handle what's going on in One Punch Man season 3. Just stay away from it. Save yourself. Save your soul." Because I love that first season so much. It made me an instant fan. And season 2 is a down step, but what I'm hearing with season 3, and we talked about it last week, it's one of the worst things that has hit anime in several years.
Abomination is an appropriate term, and it's in running for the absolute biggest pile of dog shit to come out this year. There was one other show from earlier that was in the running, and shockingly is getting a second season. But then One Punch Man season 3 comes along and says, "Hold my shit and let me shit even more." So.
Real talk, man. Yeah. So let's not put that in the atmosphere anymore, Rogue Thinker. Okay. We don't want to put that into the universe and let the universe act upon your words. But then lastly, we get to Sakamoto Days season 2. Speaking of something that was absolutely amazing, Sakamoto Days. I can't wait to see where it goes, man. Look, it started slow for me. I think the first couple of episodes were pretty solid, but then you get into that middle, like between 8 and 14 or something like that. Like those episodes were a drag. But now when they said, "Hey, we got to go to assassin school," and everything that happens at that point, I was like, "Let's do this, man." I was so pumped to see the end of that arc for Sakamoto Days, and I can't wait for season 2, man.
I still got to finish it, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed them, so I'll be ready for it.
It's great, man. Especially the ending. It ends with a bang. Sakamoto Days 2, bring it on. Hope it moves a little faster, though. Yeah, it needs to move a little bit faster. Okay, it does need to move just a little bit faster in the opening. Like I said, the beginning of the season, that's where you really capture your audience. They had a good 4 or 5 good solid episodes, but then it just kind of tails off and it gets kind of slow and boring after that. But then it picks it up towards the end, and it's an absolute banger. Then we get to this Mashal.
Yes, hey! Mashal. Yes.
Did you guys watch Mashal?
Yes.
All right, you watched it more than for the bling blang blang bling blang. You watched it for more than that, I hope.
Yeah, I watched the whole first season. I laughed my ass off at it. I'm behind on the second season, so I do need to finish it. But I will finish it, and I will be ready for Mashal. And actually, Thomas made mention 40th Dragon Ball anniversary announcement coming out soon, and there's going to be something in the very early part of January. I'm hoping we get some OG Dragon Ball stuff.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, that would be amazing, man. I think the OG Dragon Ball is just so underrated. It's as an anime, it's just so good and it's so underrated. They really need to pump that one up a little bit more, man. Goku's beginnings and everything that happens, his first encounters with everyone. It's such a good anime.
It is good. It's so good that I've got the DVD remasters that they did with the Funimation voice actors, and actually I was shocked. The English dub from Funimation is actually much closer to the manga than what the original Japanese was.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Okay, nice. Now the opening song they completely fucked up, but I can switch it to the original and then switch it back as necessary. So Mashal season 3, Mash Burn Dead is a great character.
He's a monster.
I'm not sure. He's awesome, man. I'm not sure where he goes from what happened at the end of season 2, but I'm looking forward to seeing season 3 and seeing what they got. Gintama movie. No, we're getting information on a trailer and an expected release date. Gintama fans, either of you guys? Not really. Brandon, you might be muted, bro. Oh, Brandon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. It's stupid fucking thing.
Okay, there we go.
I know of Gintama, but I've never seen any of it. So I'll just defer to those who do know it, do love it, and want it all over their body in unnatural ways.
What about you, Name?
Same as Brandon. I know of it, but I gotta watch it sometime because it's really high on like a lot of the anime lists, like searching seasons or movies. So I want to see what's up with it, because I heard it's there's humor in it, but it's also I heard they get serious in there. So I'm like, all right, let me check it out one day, but it's not a priority right now.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I mean, again, there's just so much to watch, man. It's like anything, can be a priority for anybody at any time. Assassination Classroom. New info.
Yes.
So,
Love it.
okay, I watched season 1. I haven't watched any more Assassination Classroom after that. Is there more season? I've only seen 1 season of it. Is that it? Or is there more?
2 seasons, 55 episodes, completed story. The manga is only like 21, 22 volumes long. It is a start to finish, front end to back end, complete anime and an adaptation of the manga. Watch it, live it, love it, learn it. It is fantastic. It is, as far as a shorter set.
To answer that question now,
great.
if it's complete, then what is this new info do you think we'll be getting?
I don't know. There's other stuff they could possibly do about it, because they do kind of show what happens to the kids after they leave the school. But I know that they were doing I know they've done a live action. I think they might be doing something else, but this will be interesting. I want to see what they're doing, because it's 10 years. It's 10 years since it came out.
I heard they were adapting cut content that they couldn't put in the initial run of the anime. So like they're just gonna go back and slot that in right now. Like,
so you think it's a remake?
Not a remake. It's just more of like filling the gaps. Like
the director's cut.
There's this season of something like that, but not really. Like they're probably not going to be playing old episodes. They're just like it's actually like actual new content, just like filling in gaps. Because you know how they are with anime, sometimes they gotta cut content from the book, and I guess I don't know. That was just a rumor I heard, but
okay.
Either way, I'm happy, because I love Assassination Classroom.
Man, look,
it my hero.
I love Coral Sensei, one of my favorite characters. I was hunting him down. I got to get back and watch it. Obviously, we all got anime we need to keep up with and catch up on and all of that. But I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. But I thought I hadn't gone back and looked at it, and I'm like, I thought it was done. I thought there was only a couple of seasons, and they wrapped it up, and it's complete. So I'm curious, and tell me if I'm wrong. It kind of ends on a down note.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, look at him! No spoilers for you.
I don't mind spoiling myself, but I don't spoil for anybody else. All that I will say is things do get serious, and a lot of things get explained. And there's still a lot of material there that they could go over and do that they really didn't touch on. So I will be interested to see what they do. And I actually did restart that show here a few weeks ago. I'm about 6 episodes in, and it's still so fantastic. It's so damn funny. So good.
All right. Well, look, I think that's it for. Oh, wait, no, there's more. Look, there's so much going on at Jump Festa. All right, we're gonna get Dr. Stone, Final Chord, new info on December the 21st. Expected a release date and a key visual. Have you guys seen Dr. Stone? I've seen all of Dr. Stone. It's mixed, but I mostly love Dr. Stone. I think Dr. Stone is solid. Have you guys seen it?
Seen the first episode, but I haven't seen anything past that. But from everybody that loves the shonen category, absolutely, typically loves Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone is great, man. What about you, Name?
Same here. I haven't seen it yet, but my friend gives it high praise, and I've seen it like a lot at Anime Expo. I pretty much see it every year. They have like new season, like those big banners, yeah. So I got to check it out one day.
Okay, now the next two are anime that I have no knowledge of, and I've never watched them, never heard of them. Chain Soldier Season 2. I get the famous Brandon laugh when Brandon starts laughing. It must be great. All right, Brandon, talk to us. Tell us what, for those that don't know, like myself, what's up with Chain Soldier?
Well, I never thought it would get a second season. I only got a little bit into it, but it actually has a different name. This is its alternate name. It's, I guess you could say, censored name. Its original name was Slave Soldier.
Oh, wow.
Mainly because in this world, gates open, monsters come in, and only the females can actually do shit in this other world and powers and crap. Well, there's one dude who wants to fight and help, but he can't because he's a dude. Except he makes a contract with one of the soldiers, and then he becomes a super soldier as her slave. hence the term chained soldier.
Chained soldier. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. Interesting. So
Yeah, it's good. This one's a high dive series, if I remember correctly. So
okay. All right.
yeah,
I
I'm
got high
actually
dive. I'm gonna have
surprised.
to check this out. Okay. Chained soldier. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And
I
then
think I'll have to get back to
Be-
this one and check it out.
Be warned, DA. It's they got some questionable scenes. Let's just say there's a censored and uncensored version. So I don't know which
Yes.
one High Dive has, but I saw the
Oh,
uncensored
what?
version. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, this is one that you got to see the uncensored or the ATX version if that's where it's at. But yeah, as I said, they did change a few things. As I said, they changed the name to bring it here. So
okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm intrigued. All right.
yes,
You had my
the
curiosity.
titillation
Now
has
you got
been.
my attention. This.
Yes.
All right. Cool. I got high dive. I'm pretty sure high dive. I am almost sure high dive is the censored version. So I will check it out, and if not, I will hunt down the uncensored. But yeah. Okay. So we're expected to get a trailer and a release date for season 2. Okay, and then Blue Box season 2. We're getting some new info. Anybody know anything about Blue Box?
No, I know
No.
nothing.
Okay.
I think it's a badminton anime. I think my cousin was watching it, but and he said it was good, but it was like the first season. I think it was like 24 episodes. So I was just like, let me watch some other stuff and get back to that later. But
Okay.
if it's getting a second season, so I mean, there's got to be something up with it.
It got to be, right? Anybody in the chat know what's up with Blue Box? All right, we've stumped. All three of us have not seen anything on Blue Box. Is anybody in the chat watching Blue Box? If so, new info on December the 21st.
Cool.
Expected to get a teaser and a release date. All right, so we're gonna get that on Blue Box. Look, I'm with Brandon right here, and we need more high school EXP. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, thank you, Jenna Ortega. I see you. That's not Jenna Ortega. That's not Jenna Ortega. Hey, I'm looking forward to all of this stuff that's jumping off. All right, look, we got more.
Oh yeah. Oh
Jump
yeah.
Festa.
We
Jump
got
Festa
more
is
to go
about be
through here.
popping. Jump Festa seems like it's going to be on and popping. The Elusive Samurai season 2. We're expected to get a release date and a key visual. Do you guys know anything about the Elusive Samurai?
I don't. So I'll have to defer on that one. But if it's getting a second
Name?
season, it's obviously got something going for it. So
Nothing for me either, but my friend says it's really good, so I'll take his word for it.
Okay. All right. All right. And then we're getting Rurouni Kenshin season 3. I like the first season.
mhm.
I haven't watched season 2. Brandon, I'm pretty sure have you seen both seasons?
I saw the first 9 episodes of the first season and I've paused it. It's one that I want to get back to. This is one that I think I have to tread a little more carefully with because of how beloved the original version of it is.
Yeah.
But as good as it was, it's incomplete. And of course, we know the proclivities of the mangaka of this, so some people get instantly butthurt about that type of stuff. But I am, even though this is definitely different, it's modern, it's censored-ish more than the other, but it's going to be complete. It is going to be a complete story. So with that in mind, since I've never seen the original, I'm okay with what I've seen. So if you like Rurouni Kenshin, you're going to like it.
All right. Name what you got.
I never seen Rurouni Kenshin, but I've heard about the controversy, but I didn't look too much into it. But I've seen it at Anime Expo, so it's something that I was interested in. But again, we got so much stuff to watch. It's like,
Look,
if
if you haven't seen, the way I look at it, if you haven't seen an anime, you probably have watched 1,000 animes, and it's still going to be one that you haven't seen, all right? Because there's just so much content out there. It's all great stuff, man. So yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I haven't seen past season 1. Season 1 is really solid. But that's what happens, man. Like I'm watching Lupin the Third. By the way, guys, I'm watching Lupin the Third. All right, shout out to Fannie Willis Booty. All right, he got me. All right, he super chatted enough. All right, I gotta check it out. and I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm enjoying Lupin the Third. But see, what happens is when you, all right, I'm gonna watch Lupin the Third. Guess what? I haven't been able to keep up with this week. Haven't caught up with whatchamacallit, Gotcha Yakuta. All right. I had to push pause on Gotcha Yakuta because I got to catch up with this. Slowed down a little bit on Well, I did finish Hell's Paradise, but I would have been finished before that, but I had to watch Lupin the Third. So, but I finished Hell Paradise. Okay, so I'm done with that. I can put that one up on the shelf and move on. But that's what happens when you pause one anime and pick up another anime. All kinds of other stuff gets left by the wayside. I haven't gotten back to Tujin Anki, and I really love Tujin Anki, but I there's so much to watch. Okay. I picked Sanda back up. I don't know I know Brandon pushed pause on Sanda. I picked Sanda back up. All right. And then what was the other one that I picked up? Man, I picked up a new one. And it's on High Dive. Let me find it. High Dive had this anime out, and I was like, this looks interesting. I might want to check this one out. It's this one right here. The hero without a class who never needs skill, or who even needs skills. Okay. Yeah. I've been watching this thing. Okay. I think I'm like 5 episodes in because somebody recommended and said, hey, watch it. And I was like, you know what? It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm on the episode 5 now. So that's the problem. When you pick up one anime, you drop off another anime, and then you never get back to the anime. Next thing you know, it's like, damn, I got to go back and watch. Now I got to go back and watch like 5 episodes to kind of remember exactly what it was that I was watching.
Yeah, I started it, but I actually dropped it. It just didn't quite click with me. But compared to some of the other stuff this season that High Dive had, yeah, it's definitely better than what they've had. So,
yep. All right, but yeah, finishing this up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
While you're on High Dive, you got to add the Eminence in Shadow to your list. That's a great watch. I think you would enjoy it.
What? Y'all see what they doing to me? I got to add to what? All right, hold on. Let's find it. What's it called?
Eminence in Shadow.
Eminence in Shadow. Yeah, you're gonna love that series, bro. That shit is so fun. It's fire. It's funny. They got aura farming. They got comedy. They got like
this thing right here.
Hold up. Pull it up.
Is this it? Oh wait, hold on.
You're still on the
Okay. This
is that one, yeah. Yeah, this is fire, bro.
Add to the watch list. Oh wait, I don't have a watch list.
There you go.
Wait. I gotta create a watch list. All right. I've never created a watch list on this. I'm just gonna call it watch list. All right, there it is. All right. So I will be adding that to my watch list. The Eminence in Shadow. All right. It looks interesting. I like the character look right here. So okay, cool. Man, there's so much to watch, man. It's like you'll never get to the end of anime. You never will. All right. And then finally, the Yozakura Family Season 2. You guys familiar? No? Yes, no, maybe so. No.
Yeah, okay. I've seen it. I like the first. I really like the first season. It's about like a dude. He gets his his whole family dies in a car accident. So like he's kind of like he's living alone, and then like he has this like childhood friend who's from a Yakuza family, and her oldest brother wants to kill this guy, and to avoid being killed, he marries into her family because their family has a rule that they can't kill other family members. So it's pretty interesting. Like,
okay. All right, cool.
The only problem is that it's the first season was 27 episodes long. So like if you are going to start it, it's a bit of a time commitment, but I thought it was a pretty solid anime.
Yeah, that is definitely a commitment. All right. It sounds like if you got 27 episodes, you got to lock in, like you can sometimes say, hey, 12 episodes, I'll get back to it. Nah, if it's 27, man, you in for the long haul. All right. But yeah, good. Sounds like it's actually kind of solid. Season 2, new info on December 20. Expect a teaser and a release date. All right. Is there anything else? All right. Is there anything more? Oh my gosh, man. Look how much stuff is coming, man. Just when I think we're ending this segment and we can move on and start talking about Godzilla. Here we go again. All right, Blue Exorcist, which I actually like. I like Blue Exorcist. We're getting season 6. We're getting expected release date and a key visual. I like Blue Exorcist. You guys Blue Exorcist fans?
No, but I know a few people that are, so they're sitting on cloud nine.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be good, man. Look, I'm not I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing ever, but it's really good. Okay. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what they got in store for us for season 6. It might, tempt me to go back and visit it again. World Trigger, never heard of it. All right,
Same.
never heard of it. Season 4. We're on the 4th season of something that I've never heard of. How about that? New info expected on December 20. We're getting a teaser and a release date. Do you guys know anything about World Trigger?
Nope.
No name? Negative?
I've heard about it in passing. But not enough to speak on it. So
Fair enough. Okay. And then Akane Banashi. All right. New info on December the 21st, trailer and a release date. Any information on that? It sounds like it might be just something that's brand new. It's not a season 2 or a season 3 or anything like that, right? So I don't know what Akane Banashi is. Anybody know anything about it? Nope.
This is the first time I've seen it, but doing a quick check. Manga releasing. Let's see. Rakugo, the ultimate form of storytelling where everything is a story is expressed with just your body and words. Shinta and his daughter Akane have been seduced by this wonderful form of classical entertainment. Having observed her father strive to pass the Shin-uchi Rakugo test, Akane will take her own steps into this unique world. It's going to be different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be different.
Akane Banashi is a Rakugo manga. I don't know how to qualify that statement, but okay, Tony. It says, it's got a lot of awards. Okay. It is a very Japanese type of story and
yes.
Niche. Okay, Rakugo
that's right.
Is very nice. Oh, okay.
There was there was an anime about a tanuki whose master was a Rakugo. This is a very old style of Japanese storytelling. It's basically like a one-man show, more or less.
Oh,
yeah.
I got you. Okay. That kind of a story. Okay. Dope. Yeah. Listen, the one thing about manga and anime for that matter is it's always different. You never get the same thing. You never get like we get that from Hollywood, right? We get remakes, reboots, sequel, prequels, and spinoff. Look what we're talking about here, guys. We're getting maybe season 2, season 3, like Blue Exorcist season 6. All right, that's a little bit long, but we're getting new things, which is what I love. Okay, I love getting new content, new material, something I've never seen before. Now that you've told me that about Akane Banashi, I'm looking forward to it. I actually might check that out and say, okay, let's see what it is, because I haven't experienced anything like that. And that's the dope part about Eastern entertainment, anime, manga, Japanese, that's what's dope about it, is that it's new. It's different. We haven't seen it before. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for giving me that. All right, I think we've reached the end. We're finally looping back to Demon Slayer and all the stuff we started this out with. Long segment. All right, long segment going over all of the stuff that's happening at Jump Festa 2026, which drops just December 20 and 21. So we'll probably go live on Saturday, because I think that's technically Sunday in Japan. We'll do something there, and we'll go over everything. We'll go over all the releases, all the new information, everything that they talked about. So make sure you guys, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe and hang out with us on anime nights, but it will be a Saturday anime nights instead of a Friday. But yeah, we're actually going to, I want to talk about what they release and what they, all the new trailers, we'll watch all of it, we'll do a nice little thing, a nice Christmas present for all the anime fans. It'll be nice. All right.
Yes, it will.
Let me say thank you for all of the super chats and gifted memberships that I've seen flowing in here, guys. Thank you very much. Draconis! Guy always drops love. Thank you very much, Draconis. He has gifted not 1, not 2, but 3 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Draconis. You are the man for that. If you guys got a membership from Draconis and he gifted that to you, make sure you give him some love in the chat. Thank him. We love our top supporters. He has his own emoji, so you could give him some love by blessing the chat with the emoji. We appreciate it, Draconis. Thank you very much, sir. Jenna Ortega. No, I already know who this is. Okay. Marshall J. He says, I really enjoy Crunchyroll watching High School DxD. A lot of fan service and Dan the Dan. Look,
Yes.
High School DxD might be the #1 fan service like show ever. I can't think of a show that had more fan service than maybe High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead was definitely heavy on the fan service as well, but High School DxD, no slouch. Is there any anime you could think of with more fan service than High School DxD?
Not without it being hentai, no.
That's real talk, man. Name, what do you got?
I don't know if it'll be on that level, but I've seen some wild ones. There's this anime that came out a few seasons ago with like a dude that got turned into a dog, and it was wild, bro.
Really?
I was like, how is it's like I was like, what were they cooking? And when I saw that, I was like, nah, that was wild. But
They were on the Hoot. They were on the Hoot Kush, is what they were on.
What's the name of the anime? You can't just say something like that and then not drop the name of the anime.
what was that shit called? It was like life as
it's in the
dog.
Yeah, in the Kuri's dog. Yeah, the dude gets reincarnated as this chick that he really likes his dog, and gets to see everything from the upward perspective.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, everybody put that on your watch list. Thank you very much, Marshall J, for that. And then he says, hey, Derek, it's me, Marshall J. I know who you are, sir. That's why I said I know it's not Marshall J. Or excuse me, I know it's not Jenna Ortega. But Hugh drops another $4.99. So back-to-back $4.99s for Marshall J. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Just a big fan of Jenna Ortega, watching a lot of Crunchyroll. Yeah, I mean, look, I got Crunchyroll, I got High Dive, and that's pretty much where I'm at most times. When I'm not watching Crunchyroll or High Dive, like I'm watching stuff for the main, like segments that I do. So, like, but I love, like, I'm always watching anime. Like, anime is pretty much what I watch all day long. And then when, like, Stranger Things comes out, all right, I got to watch Stranger Things because I got to talk about it on various shows. I'll be on George tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking about Stranger Things tomorrow on George the Giant Slayer. And then I'll be on Film Thread on Monday. But anime is where I'm at, man. It's like, this is what I watch for my pure entertainment and enjoyment. All right.
Not for your
So, yeah,
job.
I'm right there with you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
not for your job. Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to watch the Stranger Things stuff. You couldn't pay me enough. So
yeah.
I noped
like,
out of that shit back in season 2. So
it's also like, the more I think about it, like when we just went through the Jump Festa, seeing all those titles, like I was getting excited. It reminded me of like, when we used to get those like MCU phase like reveals and how excited I used to get for that.
Yeah.
And now like animes, Jump Festa's taking that place. Like, you couldn't pay me to be happy for like what, phase 6, phase 7, phase 8. Like I'm gonna slip through that stream. But for Jump Festa, I'm on board, baby.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Like now what I'm enjoying and watching for my fun and my entertainment is anime. All right. I'm really not watching Hollywood any longer for entertainment purposes. Like every once in a while, something will come out from Hollywood that's like, hey, that was pretty good. But it's rare. All right. It's few and far between. Meanwhile, anime every time knocking out of the park. And if I get tired of an anime, it's like, you know what? Like you were talking about with Sanda, remember? Sanda is like, it's not really working for me. You push it aside and you pick up something new, and it's brand new, it's fun, it's interesting, it's different, and the storytelling is always on point. You can't go wrong. All right. So that's why we rock with anime and we do anime nights, because like I said, when I started this particular stream, I just want to talk about things I love. I want to talk about something that makes me glad I watched it. All right. Instead of stuff that makes me kind of frustrated, so that's where it's at right now. But thank you very much, guys, for all the love on the super chats. Jenna Ortega, I'm sorry, Marshall J, Draconis. Thank you, fellas. You guys are awesome. Here's a little bit of love for your super chat. And we got some new members. So first off, to the super chatters, a little bit of All Might for your life. Here you go. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. And then we had new members joining. I still have to do an anime version of this. But in the meantime, you get a little bit of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom saying thank you to all the new members. Here you go. All right, let's talk about this.
You weren't kidding. It exists.
Let's talk about this. Discussing Film posted this up. Why are you laughing, Brandon?
Because this is going to just be glorious in all the right ways. Yes.
Yeah. Discussing Film post this up. Thank you, Name. He shared it with me. I had seen it before, but thank you for sharing it because it did put it on the radar so I can bring it up and discuss it. First look at a new Godzilla anime series. The series will follow a boy who holds the power of Godzilla within himself. What does this sound like?
Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8, right? Kaiju number 8. And they're actually already saying that on this article on Anime Mojo. The new Godzilla anime is the perfect replacement for Kaiju fans. With Kaiju number 8 having officially concluded earlier this year, Toho announces a new Godzilla anime where a boy inherits Godzilla's powers. The perfect hit for Kaiju and Shonen Jump fans alike.
Yep.
All right, so Kaiju number 8 did kind of end. All right, but we got another Kaiju boy in a Kaiju or Kaiju in a boy anime, and of course it's the OG Godzilla. I'm so pumped up for this. I am so pumped up for this, man. And Name, you sent this to me. I know you're excited about it, man. What do you think of? What do you think about this?
Well, DA, your boy Deku's he got tired of being called washed and a fraud, so he had to hop over to a different anime. No, but when I first saw
he
that,
kind of looks like Deku.
That guy really like that. Yeah, he does look like Deku, like the character design. So Godzilla aside, I was already hooked. I'm like, okay, we got like a Deku looking protagonist, and we got like Godzilla. Just sign me up, like.
Brandon?
Oh yeah, this has got all the typical shonen stuff in it that everybody loves and that I love. As much as people like to take a shit on the shonen genre, there's a reason why it's the most popular. There's reasons, and we just saw the reason. He looks like he's ready to shit stomp people. It does.
Yeah, I love this picture, man. Look, let me come back to this. I love this picture, man. And you got Godzilla, you got the image of Godzilla like behind him and everything. And this looks amazing. Like the Watcher says, this looks sick, man. I am like, to me, Godzilla is kind of like a lot of folks, our introduction to Japanese entertainment. Everybody like started with Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then it moves on and goes to different anime and live action and everything. But Godzilla is kind of like home. So I'm so excited to see that they're actually diving in. And they've done Godzilla anime in the past. This isn't the first one. I don't know. Did you guys see that previous Godzilla anime? It was like mid like 2010s.
I don't remember it.
There was another Godzilla anime. Well, I don't want to dive into that, but there was another Godzilla anime that came out and it was okay. But this actually looks like this could be amazing. Okay. They don't have a lot of information on it. All right. Like Anime Mojo doesn't really give a lot of details. All right. It says here it was announced at Anime Festival Singapore 2025. The new series stars a young boy who inherits the powers of Godzilla, mirroring Kafka's transformation in Kaiju number 8. The series is backed by Toho Animation, animated by Studio Orange, known from Bear Stars and Trigun Stampede, and co-produced by Igloo Studio, a Thai animation studio with an award-winning portfolio. I'm not familiar with that studio. Studio Orange, I have heard of before.
Yeah. They did really good with Stampede. They did really good with it.
Yeah. So it's in good hands, and that's what you want, right? You want a story, you want Godzilla. It's obviously Toho. Toho is going to take very, very, very good care of their number one star, but you want a good studio behind it, and it looks like Studio Orange. I've heard about them. I know that they're solid, top notch. This is going to be a feast for the eyes. Let me say that. It's going to be a feast for the eyes. Depends on the story, all right? Story, now, we already know the animation is in good hands. But is the story going to be good? I guess we got to wait and see. But, yeah, name. I'm going to come to you because you you slid this to me. And like, hey, DA, make sure you put this in tonight's show. It's like, okay, I will. No problem. What are you thinking?
Well, it just seems like Godzilla can't stop winning. You know, you got like Godzilla minus zero, you getting this, and like, you know, we're getting the other one for the MonsterVerse movies. Like everyone's got it. They're giving a little something for like Godzilla fans. So I think that's really cool to see. Like this is the kind of like, you know, spin-off that I like to see. You know, like they're actually like creating something new, not just like, oh, what if we just made Godzilla a black girl or something like that, like, you know, like actual.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Come on, DA, you know how they've been in the West, bro. Is this the gayest Godzilla ever?
Right? Yeah, is this the gayest? Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, but that's really all we know. We know that there's a kid that inherits the powers of Godzilla. And we know that he's going to have, it's anime, and that's pretty much it. And we know who's doing it, Studio Orange, which Tony Ilias says the best CG anime studio, bar none. I didn't know that, but I know that their work is highly regarded. So cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm just hoping that this thing doesn't shit the bed. We always have to worry about it. Yeah, it cannot. When Toho is involved, generally it won't suck, but you never know. All right. So my hopes are that this is amazing. This is awesome. And they stick the landing. Look, Godzilla goes right back to my childhood, man. Like I said, it's one of the biggest series that I've ever watched as a kid when I was, growing up on Godzilla versus, whoever, King Ghidorah, the what's the one with Monster Island? All of those Godzillas, all right? Every Godzilla that I ever watched, Mothra, him going up against Mothra, all right? King Ghidorah, that's what I'm saying. I'm stripping. King Ghidorah. All of the Godzilla movies, when I was watching those as a little kid coming up, that was like the most important movie that I've ever watched when I was a kid. And they cannot fuck this up. This has to be an amazing experience for the audience, for the fans. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. Hopefully, this does the job. As an anime series, I'm looking forward to this. So Godzilla. I can't say much more about this. This is big. All right. And this hopefully will be one of the top anime whenever it comes out. They haven't given any release dates or anything like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I mean, I just hope that this is, one of the top tier anime of the year whenever it drops.
I hope so. This, we're kind of going into a sort of slump of shonen, so this could be a good pick me up for the shonen and for the kaiju. And as was put into there in the chat, Black Girl Magic Goddess Zilla. Yeah. -1. There's a sequel for -1 that's in the works, and that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Godzilla -1 sequel. Look, man, it's just it like I said, it just brings us all back, to when we were kids, little tykes, and it's just incredible. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Look, I want to switch gears real quick because I saw this dropping. I don't know if you guys ever watched the first season of Tanya the Evil. Shit, here we go with the Brandon laugh again. Man, when Brandon starts laughing.
So long.
We got a trailer. Did you see the trailer, Brandon?
I did. I did. And the best part about Tanya the Evil, her voice actress is just as crazy as she is.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I've got the thing pulled up of her and what she looks like. She even when she's trying to look normal, she looks like she's got the crazy eye ready to come out at any second. And the characters that she's voiced. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about the voice actress?
Yes.
Okay, bring that picture up. Is this her?
That's her. Pull it up.
Oh shoot! All right, hold on. Let me bring this to the stage. Hold on a second. Let me stop. Let me stop bringing this. Let me bring this up.
Yep, Aoi Yuki. She looks normal. She may be normal.
Yeah, I've seen her in real life. She's pretty short, but Aoi Yuki, Ren is right. She's wildin', bro. Like if you've ever like seen some of her like her interviews, like her like Japanese interviews, not like the overseas one where she's like on business. Like she's wildin', bro. Like
she is wild. She's shorter than my first wife by 2 inches, so she is a shorty. But here's a little montage of what she's done recently. Oh, look at that. She's in Fire Force. Oh, look at that. Tanya the Evil. Oh, look at that. Takamuchi. Look at that. Shiatora. Oh, who else? Oh, she's Froppy. How about that? Oh, Kiria Yumikashi.
Oh, wait, she's Froppy? Oh,
she's
I love that.
Froppy.
Oh,
she voices Froppy.
Damn,
I didn't realize.
Dude.
Oh,
her voice is very
her voice
versatile,
is really
bro.
good.
Like, dude, they don't play around with voice acting in Japan. They got some versatile voice actors.
She's Neru and Cleavitus. And let's see, what else has she done that's really good? Oh, wait, hold on. Here it comes. Oh, she's Mao Mao. She is the apothecary from the Apothecary Diaries. Wow. So, yeah, she's all over the place with some of the stuff, being a cat, of course, being in Ranma.
Wait.
Bleach.
Alpha Omega says Yuki spanks fans at cons.
Yeah, she's wild. Alpha Omega, good to see you, man.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I need to go to a con. No.
Yeah, he would know. He's over in that area, so.
What? Sheesh. All right. This girl is wild. Yo.
Yes. And we need to see the trailer. We need to see the trailer.
We need a T rating for her.
We'll get there. All right, look. Let me go ahead and share this. This is the trailer, all right, for Tanya the Evil. I think it's season 2, right? Yeah, season 2.
Yep, season 2. Took forever and a day, but we're finally getting it.
Now, let's go ahead and volumes up. Let's go ahead and play that.
今日も帝国軍は連戦連勝。北で陸海共同、敵を撃滅。南にきらめく逆襲の刃が敵を撃つ。西で夕焼け、我苦手の敵陣なし。東の脅威、我らこれらも撃砕せる。帝国万歳。明日も勝つ。
嘘を言うな。昨日は勝った。今日も勝った。明日も。
Look, she is so freaking badass, man. She is such a badass, man. I love Tanya the Evil, man. She is a badass.
バカバカしい。
バカ。
戦略なき作戦、活用なき勝利。これでは全てが浪費だ。出口を探せバカ野郎。ああ、失礼。 ターニャ・フォン・デグレチョフ中佐であります。出口はいずこにありや。全世界は知らんと欲す。幼女戦記セカンドシーズン。2026年放送開始。
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Took long
wild,
enough,
man.
but we're finally getting it.
We're getting there. All right. Look, the animation looks on point. You guys got the voice actress. The voice actress looks like a wild child. I'm looking forward to it. I am so I feel like anime is coming into its own for audiences in the West. like audience in the West are really going to start adopting anime as their main source, especially younger audiences are really going to start adopting anime as its main source of content because they're getting things that they've never seen before, stories and characters that they're not familiar with. And as they start to deep dive into who these characters are, they're going to fall in love, man. You know, like I really feel like that's what's about to happen. But I love this character, man. I love Tanya, man. I love her, man. I had a friend named Tanya back in the day, and she was kind of like her. She was kind of like her, man.
Wild child.
Was dope, man. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in right there with you, Ezra. I am all in with Tanya the Evil season 2. We're gonna get more information on that, so keep in touch with us. We'll be talking about it. Okay, I gotta talk about this, man, because this right here, this kind of struck a lot of people's nerves. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with what's going on with banana fish. Have you heard about it?
Oh, I wouldn't. I was gonna bring that up if you didn't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was looking into that before the stream. It's crazy, bro. Like
this right here is a product of all the localizers. All right, doing what they've been doing. Okay.
The Amazon stuff, right?
Yeah, man.
Dear.
Yes. We got to talk about this because look,
I mocked the shit out of it this morning. It's so bad.
So
bad.
This is a voice actor or an actor, Damon Mills. All right, here's what he had to say. I want you guys to read this. Shame on you, Amazon Prime Video. After years of fans hoping for an English dub of Banana Fish, you give it to us as AI-generated garbage? It's disrespectful as hell. Was a queer trauma narrative handed to a machine because paying actors is too hard? Fix this, or I personally will not work with you as an actor ever again on any of your dubs. So this guy, Damon Mills, let's check him out. Let's see who he's all about. Voice actor, director, him, Dragon Ball, Genshin Impact, so on and so forth. All right, Pokemon. You know, he has some credits.
Yeah.
He says he's not going to work any further with Amazon on their dubs. He says this is not the future. This is erasure. All right, this thing went absolutely mega viral. 3.5 million views. This guy basically saying, Amazon, I'm out. If you're going to go to AI for your English dubs, or any dubs, I guess, for that matter, because apparently the same thing happened with the Spanish dubs, I'm out. And it's like, well, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. This is what happens when you decide to try to shove wokeness into anime. This is how you got it. This is what happens. You decided that you wanted to push all of this woke garbage into anime. So a lot of folks are saying, you know what? Let's just do AI. Plus, we can save some money on actors. We don't actually have to pay actors to do any of this crap. So there's where we're at this point. Guys, your thoughts?
I watched a video clip or two with the AI voice acting, and it's atrocious. It's so bad. But they brought this upon themselves. They really have. You know, acting like petulant children, acting like, you know, entitled brats. And yeah, I don't like Amazon. I don't blame them for doing what they've done. But if you're going to do it, it has to be done right, and it was not done right. It was have you seen the clip of the AI stuff they did for No Game No Life, the AI dub for it?
I haven't seen it, no.
Oh my word, it's so bad. So bad. So, I can understand where he's coming from, but it wouldn't, I guess he would have a better leg to stand on had they not acted like assholes for so long.
Yeah.
You know,
name.
Yeah.
I want to hear a name. Listen, I want to hear from you, bro, because I know that you're in the, like, I guess I wouldn't say the industry, but you're definitely trying to jump into that space. And when you hear that they are saying, you know what, we're just going to AI all of these actors. All right. All of these dubbed actors, we're just going to AI it. And listen, it's going to get better. The AI is going to get better. It is actually going to improve over time. But I think these actors have kind of did this to themselves, and some of the, the writers as well, but it's really the actors. You've done it to yourselves by trying to push all of this bullshit into anime. And so it seems like at this point, let's just experiment with AI because the fans ain't rocking with it. We're tired of all of the woke nonsense. You guys are changing storylines all the way around. You're pushing stuff into it, changing characters. You're doing too much. And these actors, like this guy was a he, him. All right. So he's already on that activist train. And it's like, no, I don't want that in my anime, bruh. So yeah, give me the AI voice actor. And maybe at the beginning, it's a little shaky, but as time goes on, it's going to improve. And then we don't have to worry about any nonsense jumping into this. Name, what do you think?
Yeah, this is to me, like, it's a really difficult situation because I see what you guys are saying, and I also agree with that because, like, these guys have been like stirring up so much trouble. Like the studios and like the Japanese side probably like, if they are privy to it, like now they don't want to be associated with it. So like, it's way easier to just like filter it through an AI because an AI doesn't cause controversy. They don't have like an opinion about like Palestine or whatever the topic of the week is. So in that regard, it's like, and it also like, of course, just financially, it saves the money. Yeah. But also like at the same point, like at the same time, like, you give them an inch, it starts with this, and then like, what if they start like, using the AI to like translate the subs? And of course, they're probably already doing it for sure. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's a slippery slope because we don't know what AI can do, but if man, like if anyone like didn't see this coming with all like the strikes like a few years ago and like actors just like acting up and all that, it was just like it kind of felt inevitable. And yeah, I'm just gonna like you said, they weren't doing themselves any favors for like the past like few years with all the the pandering, the preaching, and like it really makes it hard to have empathy because we know like these are people. And I do want to like empathize with you because like you're losing your job and that sucks, but it's just like
I mean, I agree. I don't want people to lose their jobs, all right? Like this voice actor, he's talking about, oh, you guys are just passing the voice actors by. You're just passing us up. And you're going straight to AI. But listen, this is the future. If you guys can't listen, if the voice actors can't figure out just not necessarily the voice actors. The voice actors are the voice actors. It's really on the localizers. All right. It's really on the people that are adapting anime and turning it into something else. It seems like it's been hurting anime for a long time. And it's like, put it to an end. All right. This article right here, Amazon adds AI generated English dub for Banana Fish. I've never watched Banana Fish. I don't know what Banana Fish is. Do you guys know what Banana Fish is? No.
Unfortunately, yes.
You
I
do?
had to no, I didn't read it myself. I've never seen it, but I had to listen to people talk about it, and it's just not my cup of tea. Like,
Okay.
Like, I've heard people praise it, but it's just like, it's just not my thing. I'll just leave it at that.
But yeah, I mean, when you start looking at some of the comments, they said they did the same for Latin American Spanish. Shameful and disgusting. Oh, hold on. Shameful and disgusting. Every dub of every language should be performed by real actors. The problem is if they're going to bastardize the material, the initial material, then why? If we've seen that with many, many different anime. They're just bastardizing the original content. So it's cheaper. I'm sorry, guys. It's cheaper to just go to AI and it's going to be exactly what the original like language is. They're not going to try to change it into something else. This is interesting. I don't know how this ends, but when you're talking about like voice actors like this guy, Damon Mills, he's not happy. All right. He's not happy. And I don't know if SAG-AFTRA will have something to say about it. I don't know if there's some union somewhere that'll say, hey, man, you can't do this. You can't just take AI and voice act this entire thing. And I don't know if that's going to happen.
Not with anime. No, none of that exists. And
Yeah.
they're gonna try and push the buttons and it won't work.
I talked to a few dub actors and they said anime, like dubbing anime, is the hardest job for the lowest pay. So it's already in a bad state, and adding this on top of it it's just not good for them.
Yeah, everybody's saying this. Not like they don't have the money to do it either. Trash and despicable, especially after putting out a few great dubs this year. Damon Mills says they have an abundance of money. Having this title dubbed would have meant so much to the fan base and myself personally. This is abhorrent, and the dub sounds like robot trash. I say, hey, just learn Japanese. That's what I'm trying to work on. I don't listen to subs anyway. I go, look, sub. This is another reason that subs are better than dubs. Okay, so just learn the language or just watch the subtitle and you'll be fine. All right.
And DA, just like bringing it back to trying to tie it to some topics that you cover on the DA's office. Like you talk about like Rachel Zegler and Emma Watson and all these actors who go off in this. Like as anime becomes bigger in the West, these Japanese companies are gonna start looking to that because dub actors you can say whatever they want about whether a dub is good or not, but there's still actors that are representing the brand or the show. So, when as anime continues to grow, you're going to start to see, because we recently saw, Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man, they had Hollywood premieres. And as it ramps up in popularity, there's going to start to have, image associated with it. And if these actors are, acting up on their personal social media, which I don't really see from, the Japanese talents, they're very, they're super professional. They only post about, their work or really non-controversial stuff, but with a lot of these Western actors, they get into and it's their right to do so, but they get themselves into all these controversies, commenting on topics of the week, and these companies probably don't want that associated with the marketing of the show or the image of the show.
Of course not. Yeah, of course not. What do you think of this comment right here by Alpha Omega? He's also ignoring the fact that Japan more than likely signed off on this. Do you think Japan signed? I mean, they would have had to, right? Just use AI. Sorry, David. We're just going to use AI. That's all it is to it. This guy, Shadow of the Doubt, said anything that kills the current localization industry faster is a good thing. Is it a good thing? Yeah, I think so. At least in terms of who's working in the localization industry now. All right. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. But yeah, that's basically what's happening. A lot of people are pissed off, saying Crunchyroll's been doing the same here and there, especially when these companies have a pretty huge hold on anime as a service. But if you're not doing it, listen, to me, again, when it comes to anime and AI, if you're not doing what the audience expects and you're just giving us we're going to change this storyline up, by just changing what this character said, by changing what a character says, you're changing the entire story. And if you're changing the entire story, I want you out. All right. I want what the Japanese mangaka, I want what that person originally thought about this particular story and what these words were that this person said. And if you're not able to give that to me, get your ass out the door, because I am not here for woke, we got to change this because this is problematic for Western audiences. No. You need to get as close to the original as humanly possible. And if you can't do that, get your ass out the door. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. So to me, this isn't really a problem, except for the fact that, AI is about to take a lot of actors' jobs. And the actors are a little pissed off about it, which I would expect them to be. But at the end of the day, you guys was, a part of that whole localization issue. And that the localizers are the real problem. It's not so much the actors. The actors are reading the lines. But the localizers, those people that are turning Japanese into English, and they're saying, hey, you need to have this character say this. That's the problem. That's the problem. And that's what they don't want to talk about. They don't want to address the real issues. And the reason why AI is going to dominate their space. Yeah, it's cheaper as well. So the AI, or Amazon in this case, they're going to save some money with AI, But I don't know. That was it. Any thoughts on that? Final thoughts on that topic?
Yeah, it's just going to become more and more of a problem. And yeah, the voice actors are going to lose out because it is what it is. And the stuff that I did see today where they have done the AI dubbing, it is awful. My editor a year and a half ago did some AMV stuff using AI that's better than what they've done. So they went they went extremely cheap, and it shows. So yeah.
All right. And Name, any last thoughts on that topic?
Yeah, and I think same with Hollywood. AI is just it's inevitable at this point. It's just a matter of like how you navigate it, and I think it's gonna start to become like with how the strikes. Before the strikes, there were like so many actors getting hired, and now it seems like only the good actors are actors like with pull, or or there's some people that are worth for them. They get to keep working. They get to keep their jobs. I think like the solution is you have to be so good at your job that you're irreplaceable, or you just don't be controversial at all. That's it. But speaking on that, Brandon, I did see in some of like the tweets and the comments, some people were like doing fan dubs of the scene, and they were actually pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's another, that's you can look at this as like one door closing, but another one opens. Like now, that's probably going to encourage like more people to like try it
fan
out
dubbing's
themselves.
perfect.
Yeah,
They're really well. For one, fan dubbing will always be superior because they actually give a damn.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference. But you know what? You know what's also fun? A good palate cleanser. I've got a palate cleanser for you. We need a palate cleanser.
Let me grab you like a body pillow. Are you finished, mistress? Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
Yes, they are. I love that show, and I'm glad it's getting a second season.
Oh, that's too funny, man.
Let me grab you like a body pillow.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing that. We got $1 that came in from Mac. Now it's known. Shout out to Mac. Everybody go over and sub up to Mac. He is one of the guys that always keeps me in the loop. Lets me know, hey, DA, this is something that you might want to share with your audience. This is something that's coming out right now. He had shared this with me. Let me post this up. We're getting a K-pop demon. Oh, hold on. I don't know why that thing is still there. Hold on a second. We're getting a K-pop Demon Hunters art book. All right.
Wow.
A little digital art book. This is nice, man. This is really cool. If you love the art of K-pop Demon Hunters, you have an art book coming your way. Thank you for sharing that, Mac. K-pop Demon Hunters has absolutely dominated everything that we've ever heard of when it comes to anime. This thing is doing amazing numbers. All right. Absolutely incredible numbers all across the board. It was at the Macy's parade. People were like looking at the floats and everything. It's like K-pop Demon Hunters is there. It's going to make a big splash at the Oscars with the songs and with the music. Hey, you got to give them credit where credit is due. K-pop Demon Hunters did the job. All right. It absolutely did the job. So thank you, Mac, for sharing that information with us. Appreciate that, bro. And thank you for the $1. Hey, let me give you some super chat love for that. You earned it. Here you go. All right, that'll do it for us tonight, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us on Anime Nights. Thanks, DA. You got it, Mac. No problem, man. Everybody here, let me make sure I share Mac's credentials right here. Get over on X, subscribe to Mac if you have not already done so. Let me go actually put this up. Follow Mac. All right. You guys get over there and follow Mac. He's a great follow on X. He's, and again, he supports the channel, so he's a good dude. Thank you very much, guys. What you guys got coming up? Well, I know Name. He just be hanging out, chilling. Yeah, Brandon, what you got coming up, my guy?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna try to do some game streams. I'm well behind on a few of my games. I just started Stellar Blade because it was gifted, and it's like, yeah, it pushes the system properly. Other than that, I'm a smidge behind on this current season, about a week behind. I got to watch all my anime. Try to do something this Wednesday. Yeah, I'll have to do something this Wednesday because I have to work this Saturday. So no show this Saturday for me, but my editor will be running the show. So just stay tuned. I'll post it up on the Fun X account, not on my Mouthy X account, my Fun X account.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Nick Knack, I said I'm watching Lupin the Third. I said I was watching it. Shout out for the $5. Thank you very much. I said I'm watching Lupin the Third. I watched, I think, like maybe 2.5 episodes. I'm not sure. I know I watched 2. I'm trying to remember if I watched 2, 3, but I am watching Lupin the Third, season 1. It's great. It's great. I'm loving it so far. And when I'm done with it, I will get back to you guys and let you know how I felt about it. I might do a review. If not, I might just talk about it on the stream, but it's great. I love it. It's actually really, really good. And thank you guys for recommending that.
Very clever writing. Yeah. They had to do a lot with very little back then.
I'm surprised I missed out on it. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised that I haven't caught up with it so far because this is definitely up my alley. So it's something I should have already seen. It's really good. It's really solid so far. So thank you very much to Fanny Willis Booty, who's been talking to me at length about, hey, you need to watch Lupin the Third. You need to watch Lupin. I'm on it and I'm watching it. I'm putting Gotcha Akuda aside right now for that. All right. I've kind of pushed Gotcha Akuda into the corner and I'm watching Lupin the Third. So here's what I'm watching right now. Lupin the Third. I'm getting caught up with My Hero Academia. I'm watching no. I put Gotcha Akuda aside, watching Lupin the Third, My Hero. I'm watching Sanda, and then I'm watching My Hero. Not My Hero. My status as the assassin exceeds the hero. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm catching up with that. And then thing I was watching on High Dive. Damn it. I forgot the title already.
Hero Without a Class.
Yeah, Hero Without a Class.
Hero Without a Class.
Class is Hero.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm watching right now. Name what's on your menu. What are you watching now?
Well, for me, I'm nearing the finals week, so it's really busy. I haven't had time to watch anything, but I'm still keeping up with My Hero and Tojima. Phenomenal episodes this week. But once I get my break, I'm gonna just be a degenerate and just speed run as much anime as I can, so I can actually talk about things instead of just
degenerate.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm just watching. Yeah, but come on, DA, you don't gotta be shy. I know you only started watching Lupin so that Budgie Cat would stop calling you a tourist that only talks about.
Oh man, look, Budgie Cat was getting on my head. Everybody was on my head about Lupin. I was like, okay, goddamn, I gotta watch Lupin, man. I felt bad about not watching Lupin. And Brandon, I see you got your watch list up. Let me go ahead and share that.
I do.
This is what you're watching, everything? Woo!
Yep, this is the current season stuff. I'm still doing the Uma Musume, fantastic. Alma-chan is hilarious. Plus Size Misadventures in Love is the most misunderstood show this season. By far the most misunderstood. Assassin, yes. Campfire Cooking, fantastic. My Awkward Senpai, it's still funny. I'm still keeping it. Solo Camping for 2, it's almost done. It's a continuation from the summer season, so yeah, I really like it. Past the Monster Meet Me Lady, probably the best romance show I've ever seen. I'm not a big romance guy, so. May I Ask for One Final Thing is still hilarious. Wild Last Boss Appear, still great. And it's Spy Family.
Spy Family is great. That's the one
Yes.
I pushed pause on Spy Family. Great so far, though.
Really good. Banished Court Magician, it's my fantasy trash. I know it's not great, but it's the comfort food. It's grandma's home cooking. You know, she may not have the most
You need
flashy
that every
recipes,
once in a
but it's
while. You
good.
do. Yeah, you
Yeah.
need some comfort food. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just junk food. You know, nothing wrong with having a little McDonald's or Wendy's once in a while.
Yeah, just don't feast on it all the time. And of course, Tojima is fantastic. And for my classic, I started Galaxy Express 3.9. So we're going back into the 70s with this one, and it is astounding.
Nice.
So good. And of course, I've got to get caught up with Sakamoto Days, Dawn to Dawn, Mashal, Shangri-La Frontier. So they're on my winter binge list when I have some spare time. And the ones that I need to fit in because they're good: Overlord 2, Konosuba Season 2, and Danmachi Season 2, 3, 4, and 5. So
All right.
it's loaded.
Man, this man watches more anime than all of us combined in the chat. Me, name, everybody. All right, everybody on this panel right now. All 36 of y'all plus me and name. He watching more anime than y'all. So check him out.
That's gonna be me, bro. That's gonna be me on the winter break, bro. I'm gonna.
Is that gonna be you? You gonna try to rival Brandon? I don't know, bro.
It's doable. I've been taking a bit of a break this week. Been playing a very highly modded version of Skyrim that's got like 3,500 mods, and it's wild and it's a fun time. So yeah.
Hey, look, I'm putting your information in the chat right now. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to Brandon, the anime guy. Great follow, great content. Make sure you guys hang out with him. All right, he does Anime 101 every Saturday morning. Sometimes I catch it. All right. I'm like half sleep, Brandon. I'm like kind of like waking up, and I'm like, let me see if Brandon is. Oh, he's live. All right, cool. And I just kind of listen. But yeah, Brandon is a great follow. Make sure you guys hang out with him. Okay. One more super chat came through. Actually, watch the movies, DA. Well, all right. Is it the movies that I need to watch with Lupin the Third, or
all
is it? All right,
just everything. All of it.
All right, just watch it all. All right.
Yeah.
I will watch the movies. I will watch the series. I will watch it all. I promise. Look, everybody, thank you very much for another great episode of Anime Nights. All right. You guys take care. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow live on The Office at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday night. You guys take care. We will see y'all on the next one. Everybody be easy. And yeah, take care. See ya. Peace.
See ya.